Anybody remember that? I believe that was staged. Not to say Oprah is a bad person, but I believe that it wasn't a coincidence that she had a new movie or a new show coming out. Most of the time when a celebrity is doing a lot of public stuff, it's because they've got some sort of product that they're attaching to that. Attention has become the new oil. Attention is a commodity now. And what I'm learning about the internet, in the age of the internet, that's really fascinating, is that even bad attention can actually be more profitable than good attention. For example, the most popular reality TV stars right now are a guy named Blueface and his girlfriend Christian Rock. And if you've ever seen them, they're a complete mess. My wife loves talking about them because they're a therapist's dream. Like, she sees couples all the time as a therapist, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I wish I could get them in my office and talk to them because what I'm seeing is so dysfunctional. What's going on with that baby? Oh my gosh!" Right? And so ultimately, this dysfunction is interesting to people. That gossip and drama is profitable. And I think that they picked up on that even in my own life. Like, I don't really respond. I don't respond to hardly any YouTube videos done about me. I don't remember the last time I've ever responded, and I don't watch the videos. But I noticed that when more people are talking about me, it draws more attention to the things that I'm doing, right? So attention really is a commodity, and it doesn't even have to be good attention. I used to think that you wanted everybody to like you, but now I'm learning that that's not the case. Let me tell you, as somebody who, my wife and I paid attention also because we're not Will and Jada. We never will be, but we are a little bit public. I appeal pretty much to one slither of society, which is intelligent Black people and those who hate intelligent Black people. But even within that 100,000, I remember we had to design our own strategy and kind of say, how do you deal with all this? You can't fight everybody's rumor. You can't argue with every crazy idiot or dysfunctional, easily triggered person on the internet with some undiagnosed mental illness that they're taking out and releasing on their YouTube channel. You can't fight that. You can't fight all the crazy people. Like Denzel Washington, I think he said this. He said, it's really hard to win an argument with a smart man. It's impossible to win an argument with an idiot, right? So idiots, you can't win arguments with idiots, and you can't argue with all of them. It's just too many of them. And so eventually you learn how to just kind of deal with it. You learn to just move forward in your passion, move forward in your purpose, and let the chips fall where they may, whatever. And just accept the idea that everybody ain't going to like you. I think that the Smith family understands that at an absolutely epic level. And I think that the fact, here's what I want to kind of lay out for you. I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm asking you to just listen to me. Give me a yes if we can just hear each other, because I'm just laying out some thoughts in hopes that this will help you as you move forward in your life. Because everybody, let me just tell you like this. If you ever do anything good in your life, you're going to definitely have some haters. If you ever do anything of note, significance, impactful, somebody is going to hate what you're doing. Somebody's going to get mad. Somebody's going to criticize. Somebody's going to try to compare, compete, undermine, destroy, dilute, dismantle. It's gonna happen, right? In fact, right now, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm praying. I'm gonna say the Lord's Prayer real quick. I pray that everybody in here that is ambitious and wants to be successful, I pray that one day you have more haters than you can handle. I really do. I pray that you have a lot of haters, because when you get that many haters, I know that you will have reached the level of success that you're aiming for. I know that if you will start attracting the flies, that flies are attracted to shit. And also, haters really help you to learn who you are. They help you learn what really matters. And what really matters is what you think about yourself, not what strangers think about you, not what other people think about you. I learned this when I was actually 25 years old. I didn't know God was preparing me for a bigger platform. But when I was 25 years old, I used to write articles at the University of Kentucky campus. Everybody read my articles. And at first, it feels really good when everybody loves you and everybody's patting you on the back and giving you free lunch and tell you how great your stuff is and recognizing you. Girls want to date you and all this other stuff. But then it kind of stung a little bit when I found out that not everybody liked me, right? And I learned to deal with that at 25, so that when I was 35 and 45, it wasn't so hard to deal with. So I think Will Smith and Jada could teach a master class. Pay attention now. They literally could teach a master class on how to pay attention to what matters and how to not pay attention to the things that don't matter. I think that they can literally teach a player haterology masterclass on exactly how to manage, identify the haterology, how to walk away from it, and how to focus on you. So when you form your family investment club, do it as a group. But be fully transparent, let everybody know what's going on, and then that way, it doesn't become this kind of silly thing. But here's the thing: I'm gonna go back to hip hop culture. This is where I think hip hop culture got a lot of black men thrown in the wrong direction. A lot of hip hop culture, as well as bad black leadership that we've had, has always been focused on what I call almost like a type of narcissistic behavior, where there's always one guy who wants all the attention, one guy who wants all the credit, one guy who wants to be the man. I want to be the man. I want to walk in the club and buy the bottles and just be the big man or whatever. And I don't think that that's conducive to really running large organizations, right? So ultimately, I think in general, these are some principles I would encourage you to consider. Working together as a group. If you do collect money, do it as a group and make sure everybody understands what they're getting into and understands that investment doesn't always work out. Just because you're an investor doesn't mean you're always going to make money. Sometimes investors lose money too. I would be willing to bet you will maybe had an issue even with the red table talk even existing. I think that a lot of you had an issue with it, and I agree with that. Now, here's the thing, though, that I'm going to lay out here, and I hope I can say this and still be loved. I don't think Will Smith gives a damn what you think. I don't think Will Smith cares if you think he's a simp because he stayed married to this lady. I don't think Will Smith cares that you think that his family's a mess. I don't think Jada Pinkett Smith cares that you don't like her. I think that they've accepted that role. I think that they accept the idea that, hey, everybody ain't gonna like me, but we got $1 billion in the bank, right? You may not like us, but we got a $400 million yacht. We may not be on your cool kids list, but we're flying in a $200 million private jet, and you're not, right? And that's really, I think, where they are with this. I really do, because here's what I was looking at. So I was watching Will, and I saw Will's I went to his Instagram. I said, I wonder how he's going to respond to this. And Will was very quiet for about 8 days. 8 straight days, Will did not say a word. And then Will comes out with that one first little video. Some of y'all might have seen it, where he literally just shows himself sleeping on a boat with his phone ringing and going off. All these notifications going off.